What is your favorite childhood memory?
I think it has to be the time I built a giant fort in my living room.
A fort? That sounds delightful. What did you use to build it?
I used blankets, pillows, and even some chairs. It was like my own secret kingdom.
I had a similar experience. I once created a fort so large, my parents thought it was a new piece of furniture.
That is hilarious. Did you invite anyone inside?
Of course. I invited my entire neighborhood. We had a grand tea party.
A tea party in a fort? That sounds enchanting. What did you serve?
We had pretend cookies and juice. It was the best feast ever.
I would have loved to join that party. Did you have any games?
Yes. We played hide and seek in the fort. It was thrilling.
I can only imagine how much fun that was. Did you ever get caught?
Once, but I cleverly hid behind a pile of cushions.
Ingenious. I always got caught because I laughed too loud.
Laughter is hard to hide. What about you? Did you have any memorable games?
Yes. We played tag in the backyard. I was always it.
I can relate. Being it is both fun and exhausting.
Absolutely. Those were carefree days, full of laughter and adventure.
I cherish those memories. They remind me of the joy of being a child.
Indeed. It is wonderful to reminisce about such happy times.
I agree. Perhaps we should create new memories today.
That sounds like a splendid idea. What shall we do?
Let us visit a playground and relive those moments.
Perfect. I cannot wait to swing like I used to.
Do you remember the treehouse in my old neighborhood?
The one that was rumored to be haunted?
Yes. I was so curious about it. Did you ever explore it?
I did. It seemed magical, like something out of a storybook.
I always wanted to go inside but was too scared. What did you find?
Just old furniture and a lot of spider webs, but it felt like an adventure.
Did you imagine it was the home of a secret club?
Absolutely. I pretended it was the headquarters for spies.
That is clever. Did you ever invite anyone to join your spy mission?
Yes, my best friend and I made up secret codes to communicate.
That is brilliant. What were some of the codes?
One was using colors. If I said blue, it meant we had to meet at the treehouse.
I love that. You were quite the creative child.
Thank you. It made our adventures feel more exciting.
I wish I had joined you. It sounds like so much fun.
You should have. We could have been the best spies in town.
Imagine all the secrets we could have uncovered.
And all the adventures we could have had.
I can picture us sneaking around, avoiding imaginary villains.
Yes. And using our secret codes to stay in touch.
We could have been heroes in our own little world.
Those days were truly special. I miss that carefree spirit.
Me too. Let us create our own secret spot today.
That sounds like a fantastic plan. What shall we build?
Speaking of adventures, do you recall the great cookie heist?
Oh, I do. That was one of the most thrilling escapades of our childhood.
It all started when we discovered the cookie jar on the top shelf, right?
Exactly. We knew we had to devise a plan to reach it.
I remember you suggesting a human pyramid. That was ambitious.
It seemed like the best idea at the time. How could it fail?
Well, it almost did. I nearly lost my balance on your shoulders.
I remember you yelling, "Do not move," as I wobbled.
And then, the entire pyramid collapsed into a pile of giggles.
We were covered in flour and laughter. It was a glorious mess.
But we did not give up. What was our next plan?
We decided to use the broom handle to knock it down.
Right. We thought we were so clever. Did it work?
Not quite. We ended up knocking over a vase instead.
Oh dear. Our heist was turning into a disaster.
But we were relentless. We had to taste those cookies.
So, we finally resorted to using a chair to reach the jar.
Yes. Victory was ours. We finally retrieved the cookie jar.
And then we devoured them like champions.
It was the sweetest reward for our efforts.
Do you remember how we had crumbs all over our faces?
I do. Those were some of the best cookies I have ever tasted.
I still laugh when I think about that day.
It was a perfect mix of chaos and joy.
We should recreate that heist sometime.
I am all in. Let us plan the ultimate cookie heist.
Remember those endless summers when we would play outside all day?
How could I forget? It felt like time stood still.
We would ride our bikes until sunset. Those were the days.
Yes. And we had the best adventures exploring the neighborhood.
I still remember the day we went to the beach for the first time.
That was unforgettable. We built the largest sandcastle imaginable.
And decorated it with seashells and seaweed. It looked magnificent.
I was convinced it would last forever.
Until the tide came in, right?
Yes. I could hardly believe my eyes as it washed away.
We were devastated. But we laughed about it soon after.
Absolutely. We even tried to rescue it like true heroes.
I can still hear us shouting, "Save the castle!"
It was quite the dramatic moment for two kids.
And we ended up splashing in the waves instead.
Those spontaneous moments were the best part of summer.
Did you have a favorite memory from that summer?
I loved our ice cream runs to the beach shop.
Oh, yes. The ice cream was heavenly. What was your favorite flavor?
I adored chocolate chip cookie dough. What about you?
I was all about the rainbow sherbet. So refreshing.
We should have had an ice cream tasting contest.
That would have been epic. We could have ranked our favorites.
How could we forget that summer? It was pure bliss.
I agree. It is a treasure I will always cherish.
Let us make new summer memories this year.
Our backyard was truly an adventure waiting to happen, was it not?
Absolutely. It was like our own little world filled with mysteries.
I remember the time we discovered that hidden garden behind the bushes.
Yes. It felt like we had found a secret paradise.
We spent hours exploring every corner of it.
And we pretended we were explorers searching for lost treasures.
Do you recall the treasure map we made?
I do. We drew it with crayons and marked an X on the spot.
We were convinced the buried treasure was waiting for us.
I still laugh thinking about how we dug that enormous hole.
And found nothing but a rusty old toy.
But it felt like a grand discovery at the time.
Exactly. It was all part of the adventure.
Did you ever think about what was really buried there?
I imagined it was filled with gold and jewels.
And I believed it belonged to a pirate.
How imaginative we were. We could have written a story.
We definitely should have. There was never a dull moment.
Remember the fort we built to keep watch for pirates?
Yes. We were the bravest defenders of our treasure.
And we used sticks as swords. What a sight we must have been.
Fearless warriors, ready to protect our kingdom.
Those days were magical. I wish we could relive them.
Me too. Let us create a new backyard adventure.
Do you remember the thrill of hearing the ice cream trucks jingle?
Oh, definitely. It was like music to our ears.
We would rush outside, hoping it would stop near us.
And we always had to gather our coins quickly.
I remember counting my allowance in a frenzy.
We were like little racing cars, dashing to the street.
And the excitement of choosing our flavors was overwhelming.
I always went for the double scoop of chocolate fudge.
Classic choice. I was all about the rainbow sprinkle cone.
Those sprinkles made everything more festive.
Did you ever try to barter for a free treat?
Oh, yes. I once offered to wash the truck for a free ice cream.
Did it work?
Not at all. The ice cream man just laughed.
That is hilarious. We were quite the negotiators back then.
Yes. And remember the time we tried to sell lemonade to buy ice cream?
How could I forget? We barely sold a cup.
But we still tried. Our enthusiasm was unmatched.
It was all part of the fun. The effort was worth it.
And when we finally got our ice cream, it was pure bliss.
I can still taste that sweet, creamy goodness.
Ice cream always seemed to taste better on hot summer days.
It was like a reward for our hard work and hustle.
I cherish those moments. They were filled with joy and laughter.
Me too. Let us find an ice cream truck again.
That is a splendid idea. Ice cream adventures await us.
Do you remember our adventures in the enchanted forest?
How could I forget? It felt like stepping into a fairy tale.
We believed it was filled with magical creatures and hidden secrets.
Yes. I was convinced we would find a unicorn if we looked hard enough.
And I thought the fairies would come out to play if we sang.
We had such vivid imaginations. What a magical place it was.
I can still picture the trees that seemed to whisper to us.
And the flowers that sparkled in the sunlight.
Did you ever find that magical rock we thought would grant wishes?
I did. I still remember making my wish and tossing it into the stream.
What did you wish for?
I wished for endless summer adventures.
That is a lovely wish. I wished for a treehouse full of candy.
Now that is a wish worth making.
We should have made a wish together for a treasure map.
That would have led us to countless adventures.
I still believe the forest holds many secrets.
I wonder if it is still as magical today.
We should go back and explore it again.
Yes. Let us see if our imaginations can reignite the magic.
I cannot wait to relive those enchanted moments.
It will be a journey filled with wonder and excitement.
Do you remember that epic family road trip we took?
Absolutely. It was one of the best experiences of my childhood.
We packed so many snacks, I thought the car would burst.
Yes. I still remember the endless supply of chips and cookies.
And the way we argued over the best music to play.
I was always for the classic rock, while you favored pop.
It was a musical battle in the back seat.
But we had fun singing along, didn't we?
We certainly did. Our concerts were legendary.
And the scenic views we saw along the way were breathtaking.
I loved the mountains and the open fields.
Remember the picnic we had by that lake?
That was magical. We fed the ducks and made wishes.
Yes. I wished for an endless supply of ice cream.
I wished for more adventures like that one.
It was a perfect day filled with laughter and joy.
And when we played I Spy to pass the time.
I was terrible at that game. I always picked the hardest things.
But it made the journey more entertaining.
Every stop was an adventure in itself.
Those small roadside attractions were fascinating.
I still laugh thinking about that giant rubber chicken.
Oh yes. It was the silliest sight ever.
We should plan another road trip soon.
Do you remember when we found that mysterious pet in your backyard?
How could I forget? It was a fluffy little kitten.
Yes. I was convinced it was lost and needed our help.
We were determined to find its owner, weren't we?
Absolutely. We made flyers and knocked on doors.
And everyone thought we were just two enthusiastic kids.
But we were serious about our mission.
We even named the kitten Whiskers.
That was the perfect name. Did you see how it followed us everywhere?
It was like it knew we were its new friends.
I loved how it played with the yarn. So adorable.
And how it would pounce on anything that moved.
It had such a playful spirit. I wanted to keep it forever.
Me too. But we knew we had to find its home.
Remember when we finally found the owner?
Yes. The little girl was overjoyed to see Whiskers again.
I felt a mix of happiness and sadness.
Same here. It was bittersweet to say goodbye.
But we knew we had done the right thing.
Exactly. We were heroes in our own way.
That adventure taught us about kindness and responsibility.
Yes. And it made me appreciate pets even more.
We should consider adopting a pet someday.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Let us make it happen.
Do you recall the excitement of the school talent show?
How could I forget? I was so nervous before going on stage.
You were amazing. Your magic tricks dazzled everyone.
Thank you. I practiced for weeks. Did you enjoy your performance?
I loved it. Singing in front of everyone felt exhilarating.
Your voice was incredible. You captivated the audience.
I remember seeing everyone cheering and clapping.
The energy in the room was electric.
I still get butterflies thinking about it.
What was your favorite part of the show?
Definitely when the audience sang along with me.
That was a magical moment. You brought everyone together.
And your grand finale with the disappearing act was epic.
I almost messed it up but pulled it off just in time.
The suspense made it even more thrilling.
I remember the applause. It felt like we were stars.
It was such a boost of confidence for both of us.
Yes. It taught us to embrace our talents and shine.
I miss those carefree moments of performing.
Me too. We should organize a talent show of our own.
What a fantastic idea! Let us showcase our skills again.
I cannot wait to see what we create together.
Do you remember our epic Halloween costumes?
How could I forget? We were the ultimate duo.
You were a wizard, and I was a fairy.
Yes. I loved my sparkling cape and wand.
And my wings were so colorful. We looked fantastic.
We received compliments everywhere we went.
I still laugh thinking about how we practiced our magic tricks.
Yes. We tried to impress everyone with our spells.
I remember you almost turned my candy into a frog.
That was a close call. I was just trying to be dramatic.
It added to the fun. We were quite the enchanting pair.
And the haunted house we visited was thrilling.
I was terrified, but you held my hand through it all.
I promised to protect you from the ghosts.
And you did. I felt brave with you by my side.
I loved how we ran from house to house collecting candy.
Our bags were filled to the brim by the end of the night.
And remember the pumpkin carving contest?
Yes. We made the silliest faces on our pumpkins.
They were the best decorations on the block.
I still have the pictures. We looked so happy.
Halloween was always a highlight of our childhood.
I agree. Let us plan another epic Halloween this year.
Absolutely. I cannot wait to create more spooky memories.
Do you remember our secret clubhouse?
How could I forget? It was our little hideaway.
We decorated it with all our favorite things.
Yes. There were posters, cushions, and even fairy lights.
It felt like a magical retreat just for us.
We had our own special sign to keep it a secret.
No adults allowed, if I recall correctly.
That made it feel even more exclusive.
We had so many adventures in there, planning our next moves.
And we would share all our secrets, too.
I still remember the day we made our secret handshake.
Yes. It was so elaborate, we could have been spies.
Did we ever get caught by any curious siblings?
Just once. Your little brother peeked in, remember?
Oh yes. We quickly shooed him away.
We could not let anyone ruin our secret world.
Every meeting felt like a grand event.
And we made plans for treasure hunts and adventures.
Those brainstorming sessions were the best.
I still think we should have written a book about our adventures.
That would have been amazing. We had so many ideas.
We should recreate our clubhouse today.
Yes. Let us bring back the magic of our secret hideaway.
I cannot wait to see what we come up with.
Do you remember my birthday party that year?
How could I forget? It was spectacular.
I was so excited to celebrate with all my friends.
The decorations were amazing. You went all out.
Yes. I had colorful balloons and a giant cake.
And the party games were so much fun.
We played musical chairs and had a treasure hunt.
I loved the treasure hunt. We found all those hidden goodies.
I still remember your dramatic X marks the spot moment.
It felt like we were real pirates on an adventure.
And when we all sang happy birthday, it was magical.
Your smile lit up the whole room.
I was so grateful to have everyone there.
And the cake. That chocolate cake was divine.
I think we all went back for seconds.
Definitely. I can still taste that delicious frosting.
Do you remember the party favors we made?
Yes. We created little goodie bags for everyone.
Those were such thoughtful gifts. Everyone loved them.
It made the party feel even more special.
I felt like the luckiest person in the world.
It was a day filled with laughter and joy.
I wish we could relive that day.
Me too. Let us plan another unforgettable birthday celebration.
Do you remember our friendly rivalry with the kids down the street?
How could I forget? It was all in good fun.
We would compete in everything, races, games, you name it.
Yes. And the stakes were always high.
I think we even had a trophy for the winner.
We did. It was a shiny plastic cup we found.
And we took it very seriously, didn't we?
Absolutely. Every game felt like the championship.
I remember the epic bicycle race we organized.
Yes. It was intense. I was determined to win.
And I had my secret strategy to beat you.
What was your secret? I need to know now.
I planned to take a shortcut through the park.
Clever. I wish I had thought of that.
We were neck and neck the whole way.
I still remember the finish line, what a rush.
And when I crossed first, I was ecstatic.
You deserved that win. You raced like a pro.
But the best part was celebrating together afterward.
Yes. We all shared snacks and laughed about our rivalry.
It was all about the fun we had, not just winning.
Exactly. Those moments brought us all closer.
I cherish that friendly competition.
Me too. Let us organize a neighborhood game day.
Can you believe it was the last day of school?
It feels like just yesterday we were nervous about our first day.
And now, we were ready to celebrate summer.
That day was filled with excitement and anticipation.
I remember everyone signing each other's yearbooks.
Yes. Those messages were so heartfelt and funny.
I still have mine. It is full of sweet memories.
Mine too. It was like a treasure trove of friendship.
We had our little farewell party, did we not?
Yes. We had cupcakes and games in the classroom.
And the best part was the ice cream sundae bar.
I piled mine high with every topping imaginable.
I was so focused on getting the perfect combination.
And we all took silly photos to remember the day.
I love looking back at those goofy pictures.
It captured the joy and excitement of summer ahead.
I felt a mix of joy and sadness saying goodbye to everyone.
Same here. But we knew adventures awaited us.
We promised to keep in touch and have summer fun.
And we did. Our summer adventures began right after.
Those memories are some of my favorites.
I cherish every moment we shared in school.
Let us promise to create even more memories this summer.
Absolutely. Here is to a summer full of adventure.